Good morning, everybody. Hey, you notice I'm not wearing glasses. I just had my second cataract surgery Monday, just a few days back. This is Sunday, almost a week ago. There is something just went up under there, made a lot of racket. Great spot, great flow here today. I'm almost Porter's Gap. I camped about 3 miles back. I didn't get much video of it. I was pretty beat when I got there. As you can see, I'm wet with sweat this morning. And I think it's gonna, the rain's gonna hold off, I think, till maybe 1 or 2-ish. And after that, it's supposed to cool down. It's supposed, temperature-wise, supposed to get better, I think, later today. Anyway, onward. Right over there is where I camped last year. One reason I didn't this year is you can see the sun would really be bearing down on it. There's not much shade. It's pretty exposed. Looks like somebody bulldozed the old house where it wouldn't hold. It used to be a pretty nice house, but there's an interesting story. I always wondered why somebody would build it right next to railroad tracks, but one of the locals told me that the guy bought this land, and he claimed he bought the bridge down there and all this right in here, that he owned it all. And he was a little bit out of sorts, I guess. He started trying to charge a toll for people to go across his bridge down there. And then the railroad put some stuff over here, and he got on the railroad and tried to charge them. So they had an engineer come out and told him his house was actually on their land and he didn't own it, and he was evicted. And it's just an interesting tidbit for you. It used to be, I liked the little house, I really did, kind of beside the river. Only downside was that railroad track. Right now at the railroad tracks, they've got a couple of porta potties set up. train. It's the third one I've heard this morning. I didn't hear anywhere I slept last night. Goes right up there and cuts off the road to the left. All this is posted in here. I don't recommend you go down, but we're going right down this road for a little ways to one of the treasures on the Pinhoti. You could hear me above the train. It's still going. Locals told me that this used to be the train bed right through here. It's not far. I'll show you in a minute. And there's the spring. And it is a beauty. Good Lord, that water's cold. I wet my shirt down. Got like ice on my back when I put it back on. There's the river. Now, I've drunk that water straight up before. Locals tell me they do it all the time. That's where they get a lot of them, they're drinking water. But I did see some houses, but they're further down that way. So, you know, whether it's houses or septic tanks, but I didn't see any down here. So if you drink it straight up, do it at your own risk. But I did. I drank about a liter. And it was, oh, so good. Last year I had to try real hard after I finally found that thing. I looked for it several times hiking. I thought it was closer. And it looks like somebody's tried to cut a road up in here. You see that? Got a no trespassing sign on the gate. It may have been here, but I don't remember. I don't see any houses right here. But there are some right down there. Gut hooks, which is far out now. After the local showed it to me, I finally got gut hooks to actually put an icon for it. It's off trail just a little bit, but it's well worth a short walk down here. Later, pack's heavy again now. I got a bunch of water on here, about 4 pounds of water. Yeah, got a little housing development going on back up in there. Down there's a bridge, you probably can't see it. The Pinhoti went up right in here somewhere. It lays on that pole. Maybe they have moved it, or maybe I'm just wrong. It all looks different here where they bulldozed it. That's right here. Claremont Gap. Still no sign of rain. Adams Gap. Can't talk. I think I need to finish my water off. Sounds like Kermit the Frog landed in my throat. Okay. Chiaha Wilderness. Once again. Drunk some water, it didn't help my throat. I'll camp soon. I'm about beat. My humble abode for the night. It has become overcast. Still can't talk. Mile 76. It's the same campsite I stayed at last year at mile 76. I am totally beat. A few miles south of Porter's Gap to here. I'm not sure how far it is, but almost scared to look. I know I feel like it's a hole. It has cooled off quite a bit. They said it would, but then they said it was going to rain for 2 days, and it hadn't rained yet, but it may tonight. Later.